All right, we're back with our last common and uncommon review. We have artifacts and lands. First up, we have Basilica Spellbomb. This is 1 mana for an artifact. It's 1. You can pay 1, sack it, and draw a card. Or you can pay 2 and a white, sack it. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 and flying until end of turn. Draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. I'm with it. Like +2/+2 flying and draw a card. You'd pay 4 for. It's kind of sad that's only a sorcery, so I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna play all these, but
I'm gonna give it a 5. The sorcery really hurts it for me.
this is the worst one for sure. Next up, we have Draw Skull Bomb, which is a 1-mana artifact. 1 mana, sack it, draw a card, or 2 and a black, sack it, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. This one's a 6 too. This one's a higher 6 than the last 6, but
It's like a 2-for-1, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a 2-for-1. This one's a really good 6.
I'll trust you guys. I'll give it
Dune Mover, 2 colorless for a 2/1 Phyrexian Golem artifact creature with a toxic 1, so it goes into any deck. When Dune Mover enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land, reveal it, and then shuffle it and put it on top of your deck. Dang, if this thing would have went into your hand, it would have been just a freaking 7.
good.
Yeah, but putting it on top of your deck is just like, this is such a miserable top deck. I'm like at a 4. This hurts.
Yeah, conditional 5. If you need it, you need it. So you'll play it.
Yeah, I have it at 5. It's not that bad.
Next up, we have Furnace Skull Bomb. This is the colorless for an artifact. Again, like all other Skull Bombs, you can pay 1, sack it, and draw a card, or you can pay 1 in a red, sack it, put 2 oil counters on an artifact or creature you control, draw a card. I love the oil counter. Putting 2 oil counters seems kind of like it might be kind of big. I like this one a lot. I'm giving it a 6.
I might give it a 6, but this is probably the worst one.
This has got to be the worst one.
You can't call them all the worst one, Roby.
And this might be
Okay.
the worst. This might actually
This
be
is probably better than the white one because it costs
Okay.
1 less mana.
Not the worst
but
one.
Second worst. Yep.
I give it a 4.
Yep. Next up, we have Maze Skull Bomb, which is a 1-mana artifact. 1 sack it, draw a card. 2 and a green, sack it. Target creature you control gets +3/+3 and draw a card. This one's good. I like this one a lot. The trample is real 6. Possibly 7, low key, but
I'll give it a 5.
6.
how is it not better than the white one, Andrew?
Did I give the white one a 6? I don't think
You
so.
gave it a 5.
I think I gave it a 5. I think they're about the same. It costs 3 to do. That's a lot. And then you have to.
So does the other one.
It costs
The
4.
white one.
I think the flying gives you the evasion that you're really looking for, though.
The
Like
triple.
if you're in
Yeah.
green white, that flying's actually good on those big dumb green creatures.
Yeah.
Mirror Custodian, 3 colorless for a 2/3 artifact mirror creature. When Mirror Custodian enters the battlefield, scry 2. Then each opponent may scry 1. Ugh. 2.
0, never doing it.
Oh man.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
I think there's a corner case I may play that, but it's pretty bad.
It's like strictly versus automatic librarian. I
It just
fucking
hurts.
hate automatic librarian.
How good was automatic librarian though?
I'm not even gonna waste my
Bad,
breath
but,
taking the
yeah.
vow.
You're
Like,
gonna
it's so
I'm not
bad.
doing it.
I mean, I'm not gonna play it, vow or no vow. Doesn't matter. Never playing it. It's terrible. I'll play another land instead. Honestly, if I have
I'm
22 playables.
gonna bring it in out the sideboard against Ryan just to psych him out.
Me too, actually. Same.
Just to make him feel
I'm out to
bad.
play it against Ryan every time.
Neither one of you are literally beat me this entire format. So
Is it my
Next-
turn? Or?
It's
it's
right.
It's
your
mine.
choice. It's yours.
yeah. Next up, we have Mirkin Smith. This is a 4 mana for artifact creature mirror 3/1. When there's the battlefield, search your library for a mirror card, reveal it, put it in your hand. I think you're only gonna play this with rares. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, there's that one. Is the one uncommon 2/1 that like taps for any color, which is good, but I'm not a fan. I'm at a 4.
You know what you can get, Ryan?
What's that?
Your 2/3 scry guy.
Yeah, I'm not playing that. So I'm
It makes
disregarding
them
that
strictly
ever being in
better.
my deck.
Yeah, this card's like a literal one. This isn't even good.
Wow.
You might be right.
It's
What
a
if you
3/1 for 4. That is
multiple
trash
reviews or
stats.
something like that? Like, I don't know. It's trash stats, but still, we do like a
Well,
3/1. Don't we like 3/1s here?
For 2,
Oh, for 2.
Yeah, for 2. Not double that. It should be a 6/2 to be consistent.
I'll give it a
yeah,
5. I'm probably gonna
a
play this.
5.
I think I'm gonna search up a bunch of these. I'm just gonna chain them.
It could be
Well,
good, right?
I hope you don't-
but-
I don't know
Oh
why.
my
It's a
God.
common. It's a
I feel like I'm
common,
gonna-
but it's
Please.
a 3/1 for 4.
You could the best time to do that, Andrew's going to be week 1 at draft. You're going to get all these for free. You should just
I know.
do it.
I'm
You
just gonna
should
try
totally
one,
go
Almost
for it.
said.
1 week. I'm gonna do it, and then that's gonna be it. I'll have my feel when I go when I go to drop.
All right, next up we have my second favorite card of the set, Phyrexia Atlas. 3 mana for artifact tap, add 1 mana of any color, but if it has corrupted, whenever it becomes tapped, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm gonna kill someone with this. Watch me. I'm gonna have mana rock deck, and I'm just gonna somehow manage to get 3 poison counters on someone and just kill them with this.
You're going to start off 0-2, and then
Mhm.
you're going to be super happy that you won a game with this, and the person you beat's going to be called the bye.
No, that's not very realistic. What's very realistic is I beat Andrew in round 1. He goes home. Then I proceed to lose for the rest of the night. But I'm just so giddy from that one win that I'll do it for the rest of my life.
If that ever happens and he does go home, I'll say you won.
You would have to go home.
I'll say
right?
you
like,
won.
like Andrew could not go home from the Phyrexia Atlas deck win.
Man, that'd hurt. That'd really hurt. The fact that
That
you had to
scenario,
take-
I'll concede to you in the finals if that happens.
Oh my gosh. What are you rating this, Roby? So I can give it much.
I'm gonna give
much-
it a 6. I love it.
I'll give it.
It's like probably like way lower than that, but
I'll
I
give it a
love it.
4 because I don't. I'm sure there's not very much gaining different colors or map like that. I'll give it a 4.
If you need it, you need it. It's 4.
Prosthetic Prism, 2 colorless artifact. When Prosthetic Prism enters the battlefield, draw a card for 1 mana. You can tap it and add 1 mana of any color. So you get to filter the mana. These are cool. I hope Brothers War hasn't spoiled me on just like slim fast cards on my deck, but this is pretty cool. I think this was good when it was first out too. 6.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5, but I think it's good.
I'm gonna give it an 8
Of course.
because I love it. I'm gonna pick it over premium removal like 100% of the
It
time.
Yeah.
enables all your skull bombs.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
It does. It's
You're
all good.
rating
It
it
gives
as-
all my font of agonies or whatever the card is called.
The reason
+3 and trample.
the reason Energy Refractor was good in other sets because of Unearth, right? I think.
No, it's just good.
It was just good. Actually, all of them were just good.
This
Yeah,
is the
it might have
best
been. It might have been the Power Stone too. But,
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the Power Stones did help out.
Surgical Skull Bomb, 1 for an artifact. You can pay 1 sack it and draw. Or you can pay 2 in a blue, sack it, return a creature you don't own. Or sorry, return target creature to its owner's hand, draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. Balance and draw is always good. 4 is a fair price for it. Artifact ETB triggers. I really like this one at a high 6, maybe even a 7.
I'd go to 7. Yep.
I'll give it a 6. It's pretty good. It'd be a 7 if it was instant.
Next up, we have the Autonomous Furnace, the common sphere lands, where they enter the battlefield tapped, but you can pay 1 in the color that they are and sacrifice them and draw a card. These seem okay. I'm gonna start with 5 on these. I'm just
kinda-
gonna rate the entire cycle 5.
Yeah, I like them. They're just like the cycling lands, except they take a little bit of time to really
Yeah,
develop.
they're a little bit slower, right?
Yeah, they're a little bit slower, but they really work. You're
You
gonna have.
can't really splash them like you can the cycling
Oh
lands,
yeah, oh,
which I
man.
was doing.
I was doing that too. Towards it was very good.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I've
I'll give
dominated
them
every match.
6. I think they're really good. They're good at avoiding mana flood a little bit there too. Yeah, you just have to wait a turn and just get rid of them.
I like them kind of a little bit better than the cycling lands in this set because you can just play them and get rid of them later. So
Yeah.
I'm at 5 too.
Yep.
They just can't splash to each other. That's so bad. Yeah, you're right. Because you have to pay the color.
Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds. What do we give that, boys? I'm gonna give it a 5. You need it. If you need it, you need it.
Absolutely.
Even if
Yeah.
you don't need it, it's okay.
You need it. If you don't need it, you should take it. It's probably like a 6. It's really good.
If it was
it's
Evolving
better
Wilds,
than this.
I'd give it a 6.
Well, what's the
Yeah.
difference?
I don't
There
know. I
isn't one.
just like Evolving Wilds.
I don't like that they have 2 separate names for them.
Atraxa's Skittering Fang, 3 colorless for a 2/2. You get a artifact creature, Phyrexian insect. Atraxa Skitter Fang enters the battlefield with 3 oil counters on it. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, you may remove an oil counter from Atraxa. When you do, target creature you control gains your choice of flying, vigilance, death touch, or lifelink until the end of turn. So you get 3. Man, this guy seems real gassy. 6?
Yeah, I'm at 8. I'll first pick this in a lot of packs. I
So-
really like it.
It's bad doesn't get first strike.
Yeah, it's like the Seraph, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
It's
at
better.
6, but
It's better than the Seraph because you can give it to other stuff.
That's true. The Seraph could give
the
it to.
Seraph did that.
Oh, you're talking about the Avenging guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking.
What are you
of the
talking about?
Seraph, like
Oh, the
Steel
Seraph that just gave lifelink or flying.
Yeah.
The rare that was like the 5th best card in the set.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah,
one?
it is 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is just, yeah.
All right.
It's almost better. Like that one had flying. It's almost better. Next up, we have Ichor Plate Golem. This is 3 mana for artifact creature Golem. It's 2/3. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it has 1 or more oil counters on it, put an oil counter on it. Creatures you control with oil counters on them get +1/+1. So adds oil counters to your stuff. Like if you are in the oil counter deck, it's the only time you're going to want this. So I'm going to rate it with that in mind. And with that in mind, it would be a 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. I like it a lot.
I'll give it a 6.
Next up, we have Mirror Convert, 2 mana, 2/1 artifact creature Myr, toxic 1, and it has top pay 2 life, add 1 mana of any color. Probably like a 5. 2 life is a lot though, but
2 life is a lot for that. That's gonna hurt. I mean, you're really only gonna do that a couple of times, if even that. I'll give it a 5.
but it's colorless.
I'll give it a 6. Sorry, we'll give it a 6. It's still ramp.
6 version on 7. Like it's solid. 2/1 toxic for 2 is fine, right? And
Yeah.
then the tap in for mana is just pure upside.
Mhm.
And it's any color. This is what you want to search for if you need to search for something. But even that still doesn't seem that good, honestly, to search for it. Like I'd just rather have 2 of these.
Prosthetic.
Injector. 1 colorless artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +0/+2 and has toxic 1. Equip 1. Oh, this seems really good, especially now that we know that toxic can stack. And this is pretty cheap too. I think if you're in that toxic deck, you're gonna want this. Or if you're just I'm in for it. It's a 6.
It's ass. It's a 2.
Wow.
Some cheeks. Some straight cheeks.
Great cheeks. Oh, 2
I
is
like
pretty
it.
good, man.
It isn't no elephant mask, but it'll do. It'll do.
What
I'll,
you got?
I'll give it like a 3.
3? Oh my gosh, am I really
It's
high?
not good, but
Am I too high on that?
yes,
Oh no. I'll stick
it
to
does
mine.
nothing.
I'm gonna win with that card.
Oh, maybe if you don't draw it.
We'll
Next
see.
up, we have Rib Skiff. This is 4 mana for an artifact vehicle. 4/4 has Toxic 2. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Crew 3. 4/4 for 4 draw card would be good. Crew 3 is kind of a lot. I'm kind of with it though, and the reason is you can use your mites to crew it. I think that's pretty good. I'm at a 6.
I'm at a 5. I hate it. It might as well just be like basically just like a 4-mana draw card.
Yeah.
I think 5 is even high, honestly. I think it's probably like a 3.
All them 3/1s be
It
crushing
like
it.
aggressively does not really
think it's a 4.
meaningfully impact the board that much unless you just aren't doing literally anything.
Draws a
Just have
card.
Yeah. But that's all it does unless you just are doing nothing and just have a bunch of random creatures laying around.
Like a 4/4 for 4 that draws a card would definitely be amazing. Would be like
yeah,
a 7
but
or
like
an
it's
8.
not that, it's a vehicle.
It's close.
It's a 4.
Not
Your
really.
3/1s crew it. Your 3/1s crew it. Your 1/1s crew it. Like,
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
no.
it a 3.
I'm gonna give it a
Throw
4.
out there.
you guys are wrong.
I think the
Not
crew
good.
cost is too high. It's too
Rib
damn
skiff.
high. The crew cost is too damn high.
I mean, that's the
All
thing that
right.
you trade.